Puma grabs Jamaica's hot new female sprinter, Kemba Nelson. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. And now go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. Then we take a look at your comments. So stay until the end. You just might hear from yourself. When you're ready? Yep, good to go. Jamaica's Kemba Nelson may be the hottest commodity on the planet in terms of female sprints. The youngster exploded onto the scene in 2021 and this year at the national trials ran 3 sub-11s over that period of time. The hot new Jamaican sprint queen signed a professional contract with German sports goods giant Puma on the eve of her first major championships. That's the World Athletic Championships, which will be held in Eugene, Oregon, starting officially tomorrow, Friday the 15th of July. She also recently signed with Marvin Anderson's Andy Sports Management, the same management team that represents the world's fastest woman, Elaine Thompson-Herah, as well as Jahid Hyde, both of whom are Jamaican athletes. The Montagonian, who attended Mount Alvernia High and the University of Technology, will have the option to return to the MVP track and field organization, or she could join Ronaldo Walcott's led Elite Performance Track Club, which of course is where her close friend and mentor Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price works out. Now, we saw her run her stunning new PB of 10.88 at the National Trials Women's 100 meter
The set position once again. Set. Underway final time, and now Brianna Williams got a great start. Sharika Jackson is running superbly as well. Elaine Thompson-Herah will have to come from behind. Kemba Nelson is finishing fast and furious. Sharika Jackson produces a big performance, 10.78 seconds. She upsets her more fancied 100-meter rivals. 10.77 for Sharika Jackson. 100th of a second outside her personal best. That was a second to Kemba Nelson. That's a major surprise as well. 10.88 seconds. What have we seen here? Elaine Thompson-Herah, the two-time Olympic champion, settling for third in 10.8.
Now, before I continue, I'd just like to say hello to Kemba Nelson's mom, who I had the pleasure of meeting yesterday in Montego Bay, St. James. Both Kemba Nelson's 10.88 personal record run, as well as her second place, eclipsing the great Elaine Thompson-Herah, shocked many. Now, Nelson has signed with Puma through the 2024 season. Nelson took time out to explain why she had signed with Andy Sports Management, the Jamaican-based athletic management agency. She said, "They came with more. They had a plan for me, and that was very important." Now, in the semi-finals of the women's 100 meters, we also saw her run another impressive sub-11 seconds. Of course, this was the semi-finals at the National Championships in Jamaica. Kemba Nelson ran third in the semi-finals behind Elaine Thompson-Herah and of course Sharika Jackson, and run a very impressive 10.98 seconds. Her second at that point sub-11 in the women's 100 meter series at the national championships. Of course, in the heats, right behind Sharika Jackson. She also ran a comfortable sub 11. She ran, I believe, 10.99 seconds.
The NCAA Championships, Kemba Nelson.
Set.
Impressive. And a clean start. It's a good start for Nelson. Sharika Jackson has already responded. Sharika Jackson is already cruising. Nelson trying to go with her, but there's lots of speed from Sharika Jackson, and she eases down to 10.98.
Now, of course, this is just my 2 cents. Now, there's a specific reason why we reference her as the hottest commodity in sport, track and field, presently, globally. Now, if you manage to run 3 sub 11 seconds over a few days at the national championships in arguably the fastest, not arguably, but statistically the fastest 100-meter championships in the world, in the sprint factory of the world, Jamaica, then you are going to attract a lot of eyeballs. A 10.99 in the heats, 10.98 in the semifinals, and in the finals, you beat the world's fastest woman over the 100 meters, the 10.54 queen, Elaine Thompson-Herah, and run second, running a massive personal best of 10.88. You are going to attract a lot of eyeballs, and this is one of the reasons why Puma grabbed her. I mean, they're smart to do this. And of course, her management team, who represent Elaine Thompson-Herah, seems to be doing a very solid job with Elaine Thompson-Herah. And as you've heard, she can either go to elite to work out with Shelly and Fraser Price and or MVP track club. Arguably, she is one of the hottest commodities in the world right now in sports. And this is a big deal, I think, for the people of Montego Bay, Jamaica. Big up to Mobe. One of the most successful sprinters that we have produced in a long time. Next to, of course, the great Johan Blake. So this young lady is, I've said it for a while, on fire. What will she do at the World Championships starting tomorrow in those 100-meter rounds? Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm expecting great things. She seemed to be peaking at the right time. So big things happening for Kemba Nelson professionally, signing with Puma throughout the 2024 season. That's a major coup for her, as well as signing with Andy Sports Management, which is also a huge deal as she goes into her first international World Championships. She was not able to get through to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, but she's done it this year and in spectacular form. 3 sub 11s over the national championships, heats, semifinals, and that astounding 10.88. Kudos to her. So, of course, this is why we know she's a hot tamale, hot commodity, and why Puma and everyone else is trying to grab her. Who do you think she should go train with? Do you think she should go and train with Walcott, who is producing amazing things with Shelly and Fraser Price out of Elite? Or do you think she should go to Frano over there at MVP Track Club? I'd love to know your thoughts. Congratulations to young Kemba Nelson out of Montego Bay, Jamaica. Big up to you. Great things are in store. Of course, this is just my 2 cents. So let's take a look at your comments. King Noel Wedderburn wrote, she, meaning Kemba Nelson, is one of the best female athletes out of St. James, Montego Bay. I agree, King. Shamron Turner wrote, Kemba Nelson remind me of Shelly and Fraser Price when she made it in the top 3 2008 national trials. Same how Shelly got a PB in the 100 in 08. Kemba did the same thing and got a PB in the 100 meters in last month's trials. Top 5 for sure in the 100 meters. And one of the underdogs to watch in the World Athletic Championships 2022 in Eugene, Oregon. And finally, Llewellyn Blaze wrote, Kemba, welcome to the podium for Worlds 2022. The 4x100 meters is definitely under threat the way Shelly and Sharika are flying. Not to mention the track Rolls Royce Elaine Thompson-Herah and the remarkable Brianna Williams. According to the data, good to go once they can get the stick around. Agreed. Now don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, leave your comments. You are all kings and queens. Bless up!